So I had to download the League app on my phone so I can look at messages on my phone.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
people
I
could just
can. I don't
message me
know.
on Discord, please.
Yeah, I just have no space on my phone. I have like 3 huge games on my phone, so
Yeah, I got
I'm
tired of
trying.
not having room on my phone for anything, so I started buying the phones with a decent amount of space. Like if it's less than 64 gigs, I ain't buying it anymore.
Yeah, I have my Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I buy Bleach Brave Souls and my Dragon Ball Legends. So
Ugh.
I'm
Dragon
a wee.
Ball. Ugh.
Hey! I said Bleach in there.
Yeah, Bleach ended and then they kept going,
Yeah.
and I don't know why.
A lot of animes just as soon as they end, you need to just stop. You just need to stop.
Yeah. Well, I think both teams are ready. Oh, what do you want, Clovers? Messaging me
But
on stream. I'm sure you were listening.
Clovers wants the he wants his sub emote back.
Sensitive. Stop it, Clovers. All right.
Into game 3.
And we're rolling.
All right, let's see the first bands coming out. Let's see what they are.
Well, it's hard to say what we'll see from GOO, but we're definitely still
Poppy.
going to see an Urgot band from Galaxy.
Yep, Poppy banned out yet again. They really don't want to see that. Shen banned yet again.
Yep. Yeah, getting rid of the Olaf this time as well. I think that's a good idea.
Urgot, of course. Don't want that going through. Let's see. Are they gonna ban the Nami or what are they gonna do?
I think a Nami band would actually be a pretty good one, but they're going to get rid of the
Nothing.
Malphite again. They don't want to give the Malphite Oriana comp over.
Because honestly, what I'm expecting is I'm expecting for GOO to take away the Nami right now. Take away the Nami because Annie,
That would be interesting. But
Jax.
they're going to grab the Jax instead. Leave it open so that you can take it yourself.
Yeah, I fully expect the Nami to be picked here. Unless we run into the issue that we had before. Unless they run into an issue where one of them doesn't have Nami. Nope, there's Kappa grabbing the Nami. As expected. Let's see what else they pick up here. Caitlyn.
Yep,
Going
Nami,
with that
Nami
lane yet
Caitlyn.
again.
Nothing wrong with that lane besides the fumble and the 2v2 for the one kill or two. Definitely we're in pretty good control.
Let's see what else they pick here. Well, let's see what GOO picks up here. Echo. That was one of the bands before.
Yeah, it is one of White's favorite picks if it's up, and I really like the fact that they actually got him a pick before everything got banned away. I mentioned last game, I was like, they need to pick something for him in first rotation, because if he doesn't get it now, it's going to be banned later, and he's going to end up on the Vladimir, which he did well, but he didn't carry on it.
Yeah. We're having a Jungle Jacks.
Yep.
No Hushinshin. No Hushinshin today.
Yeah, it's usually the Jungle Jacks these days. Don't see it too much top. He just gets bullied too hard.
Yeah. Akali? Akali? It's gonna be Akali.
Possibly. The third ban was Malphite. You could disable the overlay if you hover over the middle. In the bottom, there's another mobile looks icon, and you can disable it from there if you'd like, if it's bothering you.
Nope, Ari. Selected again.
I could also look to, I could move the bans. Maybe that's what I'll do.
Let's see. Are we gonna see? So what's left is an ADC and sport. Tom Kench banned out. Putting Kench on the bench.
Yeah, at this point they just want to start hitting Xylandis' pool, so getting rid of the Kench, probably through like a Bromelt perhaps,
Yeah,
just
there
to
goes the Kled.
take him off more comfort. I still think a Zillion ban would be fantastic. I don't want to see a Zillion again, but
Yeah, I agree there. Yep, there goes Zillion.
yeah.
Because they didn't do bad against the Braum, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Zillion just absolutely destroyed them, especially when the Daydream just stood in the two bombs.
It's your funeral.
And then York.
Yep, and the York again. That's got banned all 3 times. Like,
They really don't want to face Kappa's York. Oh, York, apparently.
yeah. You know the funny thing, because you weren't here for last season, so this will be a throwback to last season. White's team last season, because he actually had a team last season. They were the #1 team through pretty much the whole season, but they ended up losing in semis. But their top laner was a Yorick one trick. Good old Cero Gaming back in the day. High DFG was the name of the guy. Just Yorick one trick. They had an 18-minute game where he just popped off. It was just...
I need to meet this guy. Sounds amazing.
He's really not. Personality-wise, maybe lacking a tad, but the Yorick was crisp. Yeah, God, in their semifinal game, he went AFK in the middle of the game without telling his team, just AFK'd in Fountain to go grab tacos. And
sounds like a Kled thing.
The problem there was his team didn't notice, and they paused in the middle of a fight by accident when they finally noticed, and they had to restart the game because of it. So it was an unfortunate situation, but that is why if you look in the rules, and I specifically mentioned going to grab tacos is not a valid reason to pause.
That sounds like a Kled reason.
Yeah.
What do you think out of this, Scarl? Tacos? Yeah, tacos. But let's get back into the jabs like Darius and Vi picked up on Galaxy, and Jinx and Alistair picked up for GOO.
Yeah, I think that Galaxy still have a better comp, honestly. The Jinx Alistar is pretty scary, but Caitlyn Nami not really gonna have too much of a trouble. And top lane as well. This is Kappa is in for a good time. Cho'Gath really has a hard time into Darius.
No, he doesn't actually, because the Vorpal spikes are really strong against Darius.
They do a good job of slowing him down, but the problem is the range of them for his auto attacks puts him right in range of an apprehend, and so all it takes is Darius to get one apprehend. He'll trade a little bit of health for Vorpal spikes, but he gets the apprehend off, and then he can get his full combo. And basically, in the laning phase, it's a very rough matchup for Cho'Gath, assuming both characters are playing at the same level of play.
Yeah. But Vi versus Jax, I honestly think that Jax, if he plays it right and gets ahead, he easily wins. But
oh yeah,
it does. But if I gets the early lead, it's easily Vi favored because, well, the thing that I like about Jax is that he can Counter-Strike right when the ult's coming, and with the new visual effect, it's really easy to see the ult. I honestly really don't like the new visual effect on Vi's ult. I really don't. But, yeah.
Yeah. I definitely... Vi's seen some better days. Still doing okay right now, though, as a character. Even with all the changes to like her ult and her movement speed and all that stuff. All right, what do you want to do for a bet, huh? See, it's pretty much last game was at around 8, so it was over. But
all right, so do you want to do? Do you want to do First Blood?
sure.
What do you think? First Blood's been pretty quick in this set.
Do you want to do timer or team?
Team. Let's do team. Honestly, feel like I think that'd be pretty fair because both teams have gotten first blood relatively quickly. In the first game, GOO, of course, and then second game, Galaxy.
Yep.
So we'll see who gets in the first game because apparently whoever gets first blood and that little head wins the game.
Whichever team gets 2 kills at level 2 seems like they're gonna win the game.
It's like the old Zod curse.
Yep. God, I miss the Zod curse. That was like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Then
What
they
team
had to go
broke?
break it.
What team did they face? When did they break it? Wasn't it like week 3?
I don't remember, honestly. It was either week 3 or week 4, but it was too soon. It was definitely too soon.
Yeah. Now the only curse that I know is Sven on Swain, but that was broken recently.
Mm.
But relatively similar comp from GG, just only changing the top and the jungle, which both were banned out.
Yeah. And while those were kind of core components for the comp, just because of the way that Kled and Olaf really synergize, I think the rest of it is still strong enough and got enough leads that they should be able to handle themselves with a different set of top laner or top side of the map.
Yeah.
Look at that. We got red backgrounds all the way across, well, in kind of scattered, and then kind of blue cop backgrounds for Galaxy. They lined up their skins pretty well here.
Yeah.
The theme is consistent.
Yeah. I remember I had a friend who wanted me to one trick Vi so we could duo Q and him just play Caitlyn. But you know, that's the moment where I stopped playing jungle.
Mm.
And the only time I ever touched jungle again was last night to play Kayn.
Hey, spectator worked again. What do you know?
What do you know? X-Tech Alistar. If someone ever brings out the black Alistar skin, they immediately get MVP for that game.
It's a pretty rare skin.
Yeah, it is a very rare skin. Because I don't think you can even get in Hextech, can you?
I don't believe so. I want to see King Rammus because that skin is phenomenal.
I have a skin that that I have never seen before, but people say it's because it's ugly, but I personally love it. And that's Shadow Karthus.
I'm trying to remember which one that is. I don't remember thinking it was that cool.
I like it. People say it's ugly, but I personally like it.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, there's not really any pictures on Google of it. That's a shame. I'll find it later. Before they re-released it, I used to be really proud of the fact that I had the championship Riven skin, because that skin was like ridiculously rare. Like it used to sell for like $500 on eBay, but it wasn't as rare as like PAX TF or anything like that. But it was rare enough to be pretty proud of. And then they're just like, "We're gonna re-release it." I'm like, "No, I don't even like Riven, but that like completely devalues my account." Thanks, Rito. So I'm mad at them for that. There's nothing wrong with having limited edition skins, and what do you know? Nobody even.
I'm mad at
uses
them for
the Riven
putting
one.
them. I'm mad that they put on freaking Masterwork chests into the gemstones because it's like I want to save up for Dread Nova Darius. I want to save up for like the Hextech Annie or something like that. But then they just have the good skins in there, and it's just like they have the Masterwork chest, and it's just like I've had so much good luck off of it, and it's just like you son of a gun, Riot, son of a gun.
Yeah, I used to waste my gemstones because like I don't want any of these Hextech skins. These all look lame. And then I saw the Lancer Zero Hecarim skin. I was like, that I could get into. And then they released the Poppy one. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. I'm gonna buy that one. But I'm still like
Like,
one gem away.
like okay, there's only like 3 junglers that I'm ever willing to play, and that's Hecarim, Kayn, and Udyr. And it's just like the Hecarim one I honestly love because I don't know why, but whenever I play Hecarim, I always get ahead because Hecarim is just that fun,
Yeah.
that easy.
I like Hecarim. He's fun. I used to like him top lane though. Whenever I talk about all these champions that like you think are jungle and like I have fond memories of, it's always me like playing them top, like Zac or Hecarim or Rammus. God, Rammus top was so broken for like half of a season. It wasn't even half a season. It was like 2 patches. I don't remember. It was like season 5 or 6.
I remember Thresh used to be really broken in the top as well. I heard he was like
I don't remember that.
Top. I heard he was a good thing in top.
That sounds really troll.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I've never heard that. I know Alistar used to be, but yeah, Thresh I've never.
Yeah, I remember Alistar being like I remember hearing DG talk about that before.
Yeah, because I mean, you used to be able to get an auto attack off in the middle of your headbutt animation.
Yeah.
So you'd build Triforce and you'd headbutt people, and that would proc your Triforce when you get the auto attack off. So it was like you could never trade against him.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. It's the only champion Dyrus was ever good on. Zaylan is still gonna find his way onto Kiora. He does get the trample and the ignite is out. He's going to be forced to flash away. Now the flash in, they want to finish off the kill, but the bubble, actually the double bubble onto both of them as Blade Color not able to finish off the kill. Daydream on this. Nami is phenomenal so far.
Yeah, GG getting that first blood.
Yeah, there we go. Gosh.
Never voted for it. There you go.
Yep. Whoever voted.
Right.
Yeah, hey, most people voted GG, but there was a bet on GOO, so.
So you get some points.
The only person that bet on GOO was Clovers, and she only put 10 points in, so. the prize pool is pretty bad there.
But hey, someone finally did.
Yeah. That was definitely really solid, though. Kiora kind of frontlining again, stepping up when his support was out. I was a little worried. I was like, oh, Kiora, why? But what do you know? Daydream to the rescue.
Yeah. Oh, there's the apprehend.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, like I said, it's a very rough matchup for Cho'Gath just because Vorpal Spikes are good, but they've got a pretty long cooldown, and they're put him in basically apprehend range. Which means there's just no way for him to win this lane. He actually needs to be careful because Crusader's full health, and if he doesn't recall, he's definitely going to fall down.
If Kappa hits level 6 here, I fully would have expected a flash Q dunk.
Yeah, honestly, might have been able to get away with just a flash apprehend W donk.
Yeah, but flash Q is just it's flashier.
Yeah. But the recall and the TP from Cho'Gath, he does have the Glacial Shroud. That's going to help him a bit, but probably not enough as he's sitting 15 CS down already at 5 minutes.
Yeah.
There you go. He's going to be traded onto again. I'm going to be interested in seeing what build the Darius actually goes for, whether he goes Black Cleaver or Triforce. Basically, everybody that's played Darius lately says if you go Black Cleaver, you're freaking boosted. But I still see a lot of people actually build it. Ooh, really nice Rupture. Now Orgriffin is going to be in. Not actually able to get the Leap Strike off in time. Now he needs to be careful because the Apprehend will be coming up soon. But White is in the backside as well. Already used his stun, though, so they're just trying to trade on to the Awakened E-Girl. He's able to flash out as well. And, oh, the kill comes out. Lots of damage, but a 3-man Apprehend. Going to bring them under tower, but no mana and no ultimate. Means he's in a little bit of trouble. Nice Rupture onto him. They're going to be able to pick up the kill, but now Ari also in here as well. Forces Spirit Rush away, though. There's no way he can 1v3. Maybe he can pick up a kill at least, though. No, not going to happen. What a shame.
That was rough off of GG. They had quite the slow reaction time to White just showing up with the W.
Yeah, whoops. I messed up on
As you were saying, though, yeah. I used to run Black Cleaver all the time, but then like with Conqueror and Trinity Force, it's just like as soon as you get that Conqueror proc, you use Trinity and you just deal insane true damage.
Yeah. Because he has enough spell rotations to really be able to use Triforce well. And with the Armor Pen from his E and the True Damage from his ult, You get to a point where Black Cleaver feels a little unnecessary.
Yeah, the only thing that I would consider Black Cleaver against is if there's like 4 tanks,
Yeah.
and that's like a big if, because it shreds the armor for everyone, whereas your E just shreds the armor for yourself.
Yep. Yeah. It's definitely a conditional moment for it, but with only the Phage coming out, we have no clue what it's going to be at the moment.
TP coming out as well. Still having a 30 CS lead.
Yeah, it's a very dominating lane. Because Shogun has to farm under tower to not die, but even then it's pretty hard because Capra Crusader can just got to skirt on the outside and apprehend him in whenever he goes for something.
It's like maybe a gank down in bot.
Looks like they want to do it. Orcafin is in the area. If they can clear out this controller before Jack shows on it, and I think they probably saw him.
Yeah.
So he's just going to go for an invade, but little does he know he's actually walking onto an Ahri.
Backs off.
Yeah, not too much going to happen. He's going to get out just fine. Darius trading more with the Cho'Gath. We're getting to the point where Cho'Gath can like almost do stuff. You see him actually going pretty even on that trade, but next time that trade comes around, probably going to be Darius favored, especially once he gets the heal off. So
if he had apprehended up, that would have been an easy kill onto the Cho'Gath.
yeah, at least would have forced a flash, but
yeah.
Jax is back in the bottom lane, though. But he's actually just not even going towards his team. So even with the engage from Xylanus, and they do find the way onto Daydream, he's going to be able to flash away and has the heal. Now Kiora running. Well, Jax is fighting the Vi in the middle of the river. He's actually starting to win this one where Artek's going to do it. The red buff picks up the kill. And oh, wait, that charm! I thought that landed, but it didn't quite. Now Dexy2 running away from Echo if he can get it. A nice blast cone, but he's still on top of the Echo. There's no way he gets out of here. As GOO Factory find themselves a couple of kills and most likely a dragon.
Yeah, the press the attack just allowed Orko just to deal so much damage to the Vi just so quickly.
Yeah, it's definitely the best rune choice for Jax in the jungle. The reason you don't go Conquer is because you're never going to fight someone when you actually have Conquer prepped, because it takes 4 seconds in combat to prep. So if you're ganking, that's not going to proc until 4 seconds into the gank, so it's worth it. So you press the attack in these so you can duel, you can gank, still get that effect off. Yep.
Now, one thing I do want to say, though, is usually, like, I've been seeing a lot of Dark Harvest Vi, or, like, Dark Harvest junglers in general, but
it's kind of the balls to the walls option. I'm not sure if I really like the press the attack Vi, especially against someone that can block auto attacks like Jax. I think Electrocute would have been pretty nice to have here. Or maybe even the Dark Harvest. I haven't seen the Dark Harvest yet myself, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Yeah, but then again, you are Diamond, I am Silver.
That
a lot of differences in our list.
I could also play into it. Yeah, it's mostly Electrocute. There is a little bit of Dark Harvest in there. But we are going to see IX in a little bit of trouble up here on the Cho'Gath. I don't see a way out for him as long as they save their CC properly. Ward in the bush. The charms miss, but the apprehend going to pull him in. He still splash out, but definitely don't use it as Capra Crusader. Going to send him into the ground.
And there's the 2-pointer.
The problem is, though, they left mid for so long that GOO Factory just sent 3 people there and they took the tower already.
Yeah.
So even if they get this Herald, like they lost a lot for that roam. And now in the bottom side, Orcafin not actually going to be able to land the Counter-Strike. Barely mistimed it. You think we're going to see another Rift Herald steal? Definitely possible. Ooh, somebody picked it up. I'm pretty sure it was the Smite. Yes, it was now. They're chasing forward onto him. He doesn't have his ult or flash. That was a bit of an unnecessary vial, but shutdown gold nonetheless. Gotta help them out. Only sitting 500 gold down now.
Oh, I just realized something.
What'd you realize?
I just realized that Echo already has Proto Belt.
Yes, it's a very cheap item.
Yeah, pretty cheap,
And he had...
but very
some
strong.
kills. Yeah, it's a cheap but efficient item. CDR, everybody loves CDR. The active has a good amount of burst, and the mobility on Echo is really useful.
Yeah.
But if only Caitlyn could have headshot towers like for her entire existence. The one thing right now keeping Galaxy in this is the massive CS discrepancies, both top and bottom lane right now. A 30 to 40 CS lead for both of those lanes. So it makes up mostly for the first tower.
Yep. Maybe looking to dive down here in the bot.
Yeah, they've got 4 members bot from GOO, but so does Galaxy.
But the way on the Darius, so it is Trinity Force.
Yep. Which is good. I think that's definitely the right choice here. Because he still does quite a bit to the Cho'Gath, so it's going to help him kind of dominate the lane even more. Both 80 carries sitting on Stormrazor. Caitlyn with also her Greaves is going to help her quite a bit.
We'll see if he goes the same build as he did last time with the rapid fire next.
Yeah, I mean, rapid fire should definitely kind of just be the item of choice second. Cap Crusader in quite a bit of trouble. I don't see a way for him to get out. Doesn't have flash, even with a nice heal. The apprehend to boot. He's still gonna fall. The ignite's burning down. Protobelt picks up the kill. They just got to be careful because Rift Herald is being called in mid.
But thankfully, you can look at the positive there and just say that at least Cho'Gath didn't feast him on time.
Yeah.
Cho'Gath did feast, but didn't kill him.
Yep. No feast stack for the Cho'Gath. Definitely going to help out there. A little bit of trouble for Galaxy as now they're trying to run away from the Alistar. Jinx is here as well. They're chasing forward, but no red buff means no slow. Even with the rocket, it's going to go wide though. But they gave up their bot lane tower, and that Herald still slapping away on mid.
Yeah, but they did get top turret as well.
Yeah, they did trade for top. They got a flash out as well. But
And the Spirit Rush as well.
pretty much the same gold for both teams.
Yeah. You tired there, Ham?
Yeah, it's been a tired-filled day.
Take a nap after this one.
But the next game starts in 40 minutes.
Take a nice 10-minute nap.
I'm a big
I'll
fan of my
cover you.
10-minute naps. The hard part
I'll
for me is I
cover
didn't
you.
even get to eat lunch.
Oh. I mean, my dinner's waiting for me downstairs, so...
You haven't gone and grabbed your burgers yet?
No. I've been here with you, dude.
Yeah, you can take a second to go grab a burger, eat it on stream. As long as you mute your mic while you're chewing. If you're hungry, don't want your
Actually,
burger to
I
get too cold.
True. Hey, at least it's not Burger King burgers.
Yeah.
It's
Ugh.
home.
Hate me some Burger King. We're gonna see a
No,
bit
I
of a...
like them when they're hot. I don't like them when they're microwaved.
That's fair. We have a fight around the dragon, though, right now as Galaxy are zoning him off at Orcaben. Wants to jump in. He just goes in and straight up suicides. As a kill goes over now, Ari gonna keep chasing forward. Able to get the charm off onto the All-Star, but the Chompers are doing a really good job of keeping them out as Captain Crusader. Might have overstepped just a little bit. The Rupture's gonna knock him up. He's gonna be falling before he can even get it off of Vi. In the backside on the Echo. Forcing him to use his ult a little bit early, but he's gonna be falling down as well. Now Blade Caller in a bit of a tiffy. And I think Kiora with the front lane Caitlyn. A bit of trouble as well, but just a 2-for-1.
And a Drake, but honestly, I would have just taken the kill, taken the dragon, and backed off.
Yeah. Especially since, like, Vi is not fed right now. I don't know how many items she had before that. I assume she just bought everything that she has, right? Like, Vi's not going to one-shot an Echo. So the flank was interesting, but they couldn't get anything done. So, gives a little bit of a gold lead over to GOO.
Yeah, nice, not nice, but almost 1K. But we'll see the Zeal probably picked up here from Kiora here.
Yeah. Guess the Zeal, guess the dagger, again, presumably going into rapid fire. It's kind of the go-to Zeal item right now. They can never balance between rapid fire and Shiv. Like, they never find a good middle ground of, like, sometimes you want to go one, sometimes you want the other. It's always just like, one of them is better than the other. Always go this one. And right now it's rapid fire, so...
Yeah, it's back on. It's like back on like it's like how Yasuo used to be, where you used to interchange either Phantom Dancer or Static, depending on the lane matchup, and now it's just pretty much always Phantom Dancer.
Right.
Like, going to Phantom Dancer, then just so you have your 100% crit off the bat. Ooh.
Good damage onto the Echo. Not gonna be able to finish him off quite yet, though.
Not yet, though. Trying to kill the Echo.
I think the biggest thing right now hurting Galaxy is that Ahri hasn't even finished her Ludens. Because once she gets that, her ability to fight will definitely spike quite a bit. It adds a good amount of damage. She finds a really nice charm, though, onto the Jackson. The upper hand mixed with the Tidal Wave and a double bubble. This CC chain is unreal right now as they're going forward. Keep chasing with the Vi, and she is going to fall, but now White is in a lot of trouble as he dashes out. But 4 kills? No, Cho'Gath is still alive. Okay, but Galaxy... Ooh. I found a really nice engage there.
Darius.
You see a hole going to get blocked up by the Cho'Gath. I think they should at least be able to force down this turret, though. And they're going to come out with a nice 300 gold lead. Or no, it's 1.3. 1.3k.
Yeah, but that was really well played. With
Oh, are you
Wave
live?
just catching 2. A little bit. Is it better now?
A tad.
All right. But like I was saying, it was really well played by Dux V2 and Daydream. Just the charm landing and then the tidal wave just able to catch 2.
Yeah, it was the perfect CC chain. Like, it was actually immaculate. Just the whole team timing that really well. Actually, looking a little bit like Olympic with how well they did that CC chain there.
Yeah. Then Darius just getting in the back line, destroying the Jinx, then immediately getting the passive, so he gets the immediate stat after the dunk. This Darius' passive can be insane sometimes. Like 280 or something.
Yeah, it does way too much damage, quite frankly. I definitely am not a fan of Darius's kit, but
Better than Garen's.
better than Garen's. I'll take a Darius lane over a Garen lane any day. At least Garen has to aim some
Darius
stuff.
has semis.
Yeah, White, though, in a lot of trouble. Didn't quite get his shield off in time, so taking a lot of damage for us. He uses ult. Does actually put him right on top of Akira, and is he going to be able to get the double kill? Barely doesn't get the Time Winder to come back towards him, but getting that kill definitely helps them. Now, Dux V2 going to chase forward in the mid lane. The charm lands onto the Alistar. A little bit of a late ultimate from him, but now with the Vi in as well, they're chasing forward.
Darius in the bot lane, though. Getting a tower.
That is true. Darius is pushing the bot lane, kind of forcing them to back off. Otherwise, they'd be pushing this tower down.
Shut down gold, though. Hand it over to Kiora with that. Who's worth more gold? Let's see here. Kiora got... Jeez. Kiora got 675 gold from that shutdown.
Ooh, it's a nice shutdown.
It's a big payday right there.
That's probably why he's almost 3K ahead of Jinx right now.
Yeah.
Part of it,
That
at least.
BF.
That's about 600 gold of the reason why.
Yeah. You could also do to him being like 50 CS above.
Yeah, that as well. White walking into his own jungle. He thought he was safe. Force used his ult pretty early. This means good chance for Galaxy to try and take the dragon. As Daydream might be in a little bit of trouble. Force a flash away. And now Ducks V2 zoning off for the time being. Chompers are up. Means they might be able to chase forward, but no engage, sadly.
Just another dragon headed over to Galaxy. Infernal Drake this time. Next Drake will be another Infernal. Hey, this is the game of duo dragons.
Yeah. Last game was the triple drakes. Now we're over to the double drakes. Looks like Galaxy are trying to set up a little bit of a bait around the Baron area. As the traps are coming in, is GOO gonna recognize fast enough? They do get a ward in as Awakened E-Girl finds his way onto Cho'Gath. But no fights coming of it. Another engage though onto the Darius. This could be a really nice fight, but a 5-man tidal wave slows them down a little bit, but not quite enough. It's, again, just a 1-kill fight.
Yep, Cho'Gath yet again not getting the feast.
No, he's sitting at 7 stacks.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad, but with only 1 champion feast, definitely not as many as he'd kind of like to have. Now, Ducks V2 in a little bit of trouble, forced to flash away from the Echo. Yeah, they could definitely force down this tower. With that big wave, I definitely would have liked to see them come to this tower earlier, because bot wave was crashing. They've got this monstrous wave top. They could have gotten this, not really have to worry about this potential fight coming out, but an engage from the Vi. Looks like we're going to see a little bit coming out, but Ducks V2 almost steps into a stun. Oh, the White barely gets out with his ultimate now, though. God, nothing's happening. We're seeing a lot happen, but nothing's happening with it.
Yeah. That goal has saved him so many times.
Yeah. I mean,
I would be tilted.
He's making ballsy plays, but he's always making sure he's got his ult when it's around to help him with the situation, so.
Yeah. Which is well played by him. It's just, I would be so tilted if that just kept happening to me. Just getting so close to killing him and just have him just ult away.
Right. Yeah, Galaxy definitely need to try and get some recalls off, though, because 2,000 gold for Kiora right now. I think he's got enough for his IE. But they might actually just straight up start this Baron. GOO Factory, they don't have any wards on it. They actually have literally no clue this is happening, right? They don't have any idea right now.
Yep, and Darius being bot side, able to be echo there.
Yeah. If they somehow recognize this fast enough, Darius would probably just take the bot tower as they tried to stop it, but really well done from Galaxy sneaking that Baron in.
Yeah. It's going to make their split pushes even more scary.
Yep.
Darius split pushing is scary.
Yeah.
Darius split pushing with Baron.
That's another reason why Triforce is so darn good on Darius, is because you kind of want to split push. Black Cleaver's not helping you at all, whereas the extra attack speed and the Sheen procs really make split pushing a lot scarier. A little bit of a fight coming out. Another nice tidal wave. Going to be able to land onto a couple of people as they're chasing forward. Ducks V2 manages to get a lot done on the backside, but right now it is actually GOO that seem to be ahead on the fight.
Yeah. It's able to burst down the Vi.
The problem is that Darius is still bot side. And
Darius is still in their base.
yep, he's taking their base right now. Galaxy are doing their best to try and stop these recalls. So Darius should be able to get this inhib at least. See if he finishes it off. Now Kiora also chasing forward, doing a lot. Oh my god, so much damage from that headshot. And the ace in the hole to pick up the other kill. A double kill for Kiora. He's able to run them down. Baron in hand, probably going to look to push mid. The hard part is they don't have their team with them, so even it's going to be a straight 3v3, even with the kills.
Yep, and then there's the counter strike and the Echo just. Honestly, I think Echo at this point can one-shot Kiora.
If he can get on him, I think. The hard part is Kiora has net.
Yeah, and a Nami. And an Ari.
Yeah, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
Ooh, that leaves me alone with Twitch chat.
Yeah, try and take the play-by-play if something happens. I gotta handle something.
I got you. Alright. Not too common with play-by-play, but, you know, I'll try my best for him. Backing off. Means it would be ideal to fight soon. But Darius is trying to get that split push going on. As both teams seem relatively standstill, trying to, you know, keep this mid lane under control. But top turret's definitely gonna fall here. There he is. And Nami on it. Baron minions just destroying it.
Yep. Alright, I'm back. Glad to see nothing happened.
Back. Nothing happened.
Absolutely nothing happened. They are pushing up on the top side, though. The Caitlyn siege with Baron is pretty phenomenal. The weird part for me is I don't know why Vi isn't here. I get Infernal.
Vi's
nice,
on Dragon.
But... yeah. You've got the Baron, though. Use the Baron, right? You can focus on the Dragon later. In fact, it actually just kind of makes for an opening for GOO as Kiora, like you said, one shot by the Echo. Now, Captain Crusader tries to get him, but barely misses the upper end. He's going to fall down as well. Blade Caller chasing forward, seeing if he can get anything done. But I think we're going to call the fight there. That's the thing, right? Vi took the Dragon. They know where Vi's at now. They went for an all-in, and they ended up getting 2 kills for it.
Yeah, that was 2 parts. Like I said, Echo one-shotting Kiora. Kiora being in the front line yet again.
Yep. Not even using his flash.
He didn't have a chance to.
You saw like quarter second where he could have got out. But yeah, definitely a little bit of a misplay. Kiora needs to watch his positioning, especially when he doesn't have his teammates around him.
Especially with an Echo.
Yep, and an assassin on the enemy team who can just walk up and kill you.
Yeah.
Still, though, a 5k gold lead for Galaxy. And the map control as well. I mean, GOO are going to have to play pretty phenomenally at this point.
I agree.
To finish it off.
I mean, it was a pretty good play by GOO, but only getting 1 doesn't really change the tides too much. It being Kiora, or recently being like getting that shutdown anyway, so
yeah, it definitely could have been more. So as long as Galaxy don't send their people off into weird lane assignments and just play the map properly, I think they'll be in a good spot. The other hard thing right now is Vi's going like full damage. Not like full damage, but like 80% damage. Which
she's already getting 1 shot. Why would you?
Right.
Like me, if you want to go AD, at least get a Sterix.
Yeah, I assume that's what he's building now, but it's a little late. I would have liked to see some help, some takiness. Because if this does get late, them not really having a true front line could definitely hurt them. White, though. Scaring off the whole team by himself.
I mean, would you be scared if he stepped up?
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty fed. I wouldn't really want to deal with an Echo at this point.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the animation where it's like a 999 kill as real? It's like super fat.
I think I have. It's been a long time. Right now Galaxy gonna have to start playing these rotations pretty well now that this bot lane inhib is coming up. See what they can manage. Kiora still stepping up. I guess the hard part here is we joke about frontline Kiora, and while there certainly are better options for frontlining than your AD carry right now, there is no real frontline. Cav Crusader, though, actually just going to straight up go for this tower, but Kiora in a little bit of trouble, doing quite a bit of damage back to White, though, as now they might have found what they needed to split up the game, with the Vi engaging on to the Jinx in the backside. A really nice jump in from Xylantis. It's going to peel the Vi off, as now Cav Crusader going to be running as well, should be falling to the Jinx. And White as well. Looks like he wants to go in, but not actually going to fall through with it. Another engage from Xylantis, but doesn't manage to land the Pulverize. Kiora gets hit by the Zap, but a nice QSS gets him out.
No rocket, though, was used onto Kappa Crusader.
Yeah. Well, GOO do win the fight. 2 for 0. They lost the last of their inhib turrets.
Yep. So there's open inhibs all around, which Darius is going to find very juicy to try to grab.
Yeah, and Baron's up. Huge bot lane for the Darius to go and catch and start shoving in this lane. So GOO are going to have to play around this kind of Baron situation very carefully.
Yeah.
This Daydream might be in a little bit of trouble. No, they're fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
The double control word. The best of strategies.
Jinx at 100% crit right now, if I'm not mistaken.
I do not believe that you are mistaken, sir.
Because she has Runins, Zeal, and Infinity Edge.
Yes.
Infinity Edge doubling both. No, she's at 80%.
Is she?
Wait, no.
Doubled at 30,
yeah.
gives 60, and then Zeal gives 20 as well. Or does it give 15?
It gives 20, I think.
Oh, it gives 15.
I can check.
It gives 15.
It gives 15. So that's 90.
Yep. Close to 100. Still needs to
Next
finish up that
item
last
will have
item, though. Yeah.
It's very dangerous to use your E as Vi in the Baron pit in case you accidentally hit Baron.
You never know when you're going to accidentally proc something. But
yeah, just vice versa on towers as well.
Looks like Galaxy might want to try something, but the problem is right now Kiora is topside farming and has no clue that GOO have managed to make their way up here. So he's straight up just going to get killed by White as he's trying to run away but doesn't manage to get it. Now there's no chance for Galaxy to take this fight. A nice engage from Xylantis. Actually going to miss the Pulverize, though. The best option for GOO is to keep chasing, but Galaxy going to try and have the Darius sneak in an inhib or two.
It's reasonable.
And he actually has a minion wave. If they don't back off, yeah, they can't even do Baron because he's got a minion wave. And now Galaxy actually going to go and stop a lot of these backs, but the rocket from Jinx picks up 1 kill already, and now Dux V2 running away. But the inhib mid did fall. Now the hard part is whether or not he can actually get anything done, but Dux V2 finds the kill onto Jax. Now Darius is in a bit of a fight as well, doing what he can, but Vi has shown up. They're going to try and get a lot done. The ultimate from Echo finishing off the kill. Double kill for him.
Looking pretty even right now, to be honest.
Yeah, we're at the point where GOO have a better comp, right? Like, GOO's comp is just better. But they lost so much map pressure early that it allows an inferior comp to win through proper macro, which is, you know, splitting it up, force them over to the inhibs, getting that done. But with this...
Yeah, but they are going to get this Baron down very, very quickly here.
Yeah.
Feast is up.
Yeah, I don't see a way for them to stop this. They're going to try and trade it for an Elder, which would be 3 stacks, if they can do that. But it looks like GOO are on their way over, so they've got to finish this up right quick, which I believe they will. Yeah, they got it just fine. Now the hard part is getting out. 3-stack Elder versus Baron. Who's going to win? That's the ultimate question.
I think Elder's better, but this also does give you the ability to split push a lot better.
Yeah. The hard part, though, is Darius does have TP advantage over the Cho'Gath. So if he finds himself in that side lane, he's going to outduel the Cho'Gath, right? Because he's got burning true damage on top of burning physical damage from his passive.
Yeah.
And so he's going to really be able to bully him there. And if a fight does start out, he can actually answer where the Cho'Gath can't. But they have him grouped up with the team for the time being, recognizing maybe just a 5v5 before Kiora gets caught out is their best option.
Before Kiora gets caught out.
I mean, let's be fair. That's kind of their win condition at this point. Get a fight
Yeah.
before Kiora walks into 4 people by himself.
Before he walks into the Echo and gets one shot.
Yeah.
But the Spirit Visage finally finished by Cho'Gath. So yeah, Spirit Visage, Righteous Glory, and Randu wins.
Yeah. I mean, that'll help a solid amount as they're walking into the base, want to try and force down this inhib. They do get it for the time being, but now the fight is starting out. They are getting flanked from the backside. A nice tidal wave. Going to hit a few people up, and a double stun from the Echo. So much is coming out right now as there's just no way for Galaxy to win the fight with the positioning that they put themselves in. Blade Caller going to get the zap onto Ahri as well. I don't see a chance for him to get out. Maybe actually as he's dodging away from the Rupture. Barely escapes with his life. But again, inhib's down.
That is true, but that was a 5 for an inhib.
Yeah.
Only. No kills.
But we're also at the point where, like, kills mean very little. These item builds from
gold
most of these
leads.
people... Granted, Ari's actually still only at 3 items, but...
Yeah, so is the Vi.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean... It's taken GOO this long to even get that wave up to the tower. And so if we keep seeing things where Galaxy is trading map control via inhibs for a couple of kills and not losing anything else off of it, sure, some gold is going into GOO's pocket, but 40 minutes in the game, gold is increasingly less useful than map control.
Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do? Always have like a Wrath potion, Sorcery potion, Tank potion. I mean, those are good, but like they're not as game changing as this amount of gold would be early on.
Right. So what I really want to see from Galaxy, if they want to close this out, because at this point it's looking like you are kind of in control of the game, is Galaxy is going to have to split up the map, right? They're going to need the Darius off by himself, the rest of the crew there. Just have the 4-man squad do nothing, right? They've got the mobility to escape if they need. They just need proper ward vision. They need, not Kiora to get caught again. Nice Q assess, actually, though, as now he's running away. White jumps forward, but immediately ults back. And with Cap Crusader in the backside, this is where the fight gets a little bit interesting. The headbutt, though, puts him quite away farther from his team than he wants to be. A heals up for the time being. Oy. And that's a really good scenario for GOO because they stalled out. They got their inhib mid back.
That is true. Honestly, I thought Kiora was dead again.
I did too. I was like, oh, Kiora.
Kiora.
Classic
You're
Kiora.
a good player. Why you got a front line?
But I feel like this game is either going to end in the next 3 minutes or it's going to go to 52.
Yeah, if it goes to 52, I feel like GOO's going to win. If it goes to the next 3 minutes, GG's in.
Yeah. I'm going to bet. I think we're going to end this game at 52 minutes in. I think we're going to see a fight around second Elder, and that's going to close out the game, whoever wins the fight.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like if GG can pick out White, then they win.
The hard part is it's an echo, right? So you can land some CC on him, but you have to time it really well while dodging the engage from the rest of the team, because you can pick him up, but he's always had his team behind him. So even when he gets hit by like a charm or a bubble or something, there's an immediate follow-up from Alistar and Cho'Gath, and they just haven't been able to actually lock him down long enough to kill him before he can get his ult off. This is also kind of the hard part of having a Caitlyn, where Caitlyn definitely pretty potent in the early to mid game, but late game not as strong as other AD carries, and really needs
Especially
the items that she's got.
Yeah, especially against the Jinx, because Jinx is one of those AD carries that can turn a team fight with their amount of AoE and damage.
Right.
Caitlyn, like early game maybe when everyone's squishy, but
Yeah. I mean, the Caitlyn needs the
peel.
yeah, she needs the peel. She needs this QSS. She needs the Lord Doms, and she's missing out on a lot of damage options, or maybe even like a GA right now that could really help her out.
Yeah, she's also missing Kiora. Oh, wait. Nexus turret got destroyed. Wait, did it? No, that
No,
was
it was
another
bot
turret that got
lane,
destroyed.
bot lane, turret for Galaxy.
All inhibs are back up for GOO.
Yeah, they stalled out long enough. Baron's coming up again. Elder in a minute 30.
Yeah. Honestly, like I said, I'm thinking if
Sees
GG
Atlantis
can
actually get
manage
caught out here as he goes for a ward. Really good job there from Galaxy catching him. Recognizing that the time to go is when they're trying to get Link vision control. The hard part is whether or not they actually commit to this Baron with the ward still here. I mean, GOO know they just need to get Kiora out of this stun. So now Echo trying to jump in. The fight is starting. Really nice tidal wave going to land onto 4 people. With Vi in the front line, she's not tanky at all. But Capricorn Crusader in the back side of the fight doing a lot. But Kiora is down. This is going to be a really good fight for GOO Factory. Didn't even pop the GA, only losing Alistar. Is they're going to be able to burn down the Baron, possibly even run it down mid afterwards and end the game. We'll see how it goes. GOO Factory are slowly turning this around.
Yeah. Really well played by them. Even with being a 4v5, just able to just destroy Galaxy there.
Yeah. And it was a really good pick from Galaxy too, right? Cashing out the Alistar is exactly what they needed to get the control, right? It doesn't guarantee you a Baron with your roster, or sorry, your comp and the way that they're building. You can't just start that Baron like that though.
Yeah.
And especially not because, I mean, they had the Darius split pushing. They could have played that slow, let him go for an inhib, draw people down bot with the Darius split pushing, and then you start the Baron, right?
Mm-hmm. Then this Elder should easily go over to them.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. And that's probably going to be what ends the game.
I assume, yeah, Baron and Elder on the side of GOO Factory. I mean, Galaxy, they had what they needed. They jumped the gun a little bit. They're going to have to really defend, but they haven't won a team fight in 20 minutes.
That is true. That is true. Especially since Jax, Jinx, Cho'Gath, Echo, all really, really strong late game champions. Especially
Right.
the Jax.
Right. They're all just phenomenal at this stage in the game. So, what you gonna do right now? What is the game plan
What you
for
gonna
Galaxy?
do, brother? What you gonna do? When Jacksomania's all over you.
Jesus Christ. All right. How's this gonna go? I feel like they're trying to find. I don't know. Vi's like counter jungling right now. It's like you're about to lose your base, bro.
I would understand if she was up there to try to pick off the Echo, but she went the completely wrong direction if they wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Should have gone for the blue
Gonna
one.
be running in. Alistar with a really nice engage. This could be the final fight of the match. Dux V2 going in. A nice snipe. Picks up the kill onto Kiora. This is so much rocket damage from Blade Caller as the Cho'Gath is tanking up both towers, but he really doesn't give a damn. Alistar with another engage onto Capricorn Crusader. They're burning him down. The health bars from Galaxy are falling, and there's no way for them to finish off this fight. Still 5 members alive for GOO Factory as they're going to take this set 2-1. This was probably one of the closest sets we've had all tournament.
Yeah, it looked like Galaxy was going to win in the early game. It really looked like it. And then it's just GOO Factory waited it out, waited for their comp to be really strong, and just won the game. Really well played by them.
Yep. And let's go ahead and take a look at damage numbers. Jinx with 41k, Echo with 36k. Really, actually, kind of lower numbers than I'd expect for this long of a game. But yeah, I mean, they stalled out long enough. They did pretty darn well kind of keeping it together and finding the fights with their late game comp, just catching Galaxy not rotating properly.
Yeah. Now, hands down, I think you agree with me here. Set MVP, White.
Set MVP, probably White. This game MVP probably needs some discussion, though, between White and Bladecaller. Because White, I think, strong argument for White this game because he kept finding the stuns onto Kiora and just catching Kiora out. Whether that was Kiora running around with like he had his head cut off before the fight even started, I'm not sure because definitely a lot of positioning errors from Kiora this game. But White always kind of the one catching him. But Bladecaller also did pretty darn phenomenal, especially in these kind of later halves of the game. Both of them almost running the same score line here.
Yeah.
So what do you think for this game? Because we do need to figure out this game.
Oh, this game, Bladecaller.
You think Bladecaller this game? Yeah.
Yeah, he, especially in that last fight, just melted Kiora, melted Kappa.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's really close between him and White because, I mean, White just hard carried them up until the very end. But, I mean, Bladecaller also did a hell of a lot. But definitely set MVP White, though. For sure. White set MVP. Phenomenal game 1. Phenomenal game 2, even though they lost in a really phenomenal game 3. So,
yeah.
He definitely gets set MVP. I will go ahead and send him a message and see if he wants in here.
And they face Battlecast tomorrow. Face Battlecast tomorrow at 12.
All right, I'm going to get that man in here for an interview. Hello, White.
Hello.
Long time no see.
It's been a while.
Welcome back to the MVP desk. I can hear the shakiness in your voice right now.
Oh, I'm so tired.
How's the back feeling?
It's feeling good. It was a long game, stressful. We just kept waiting it out, stalling that game. And it's just finally, we kept winning all the fights, just all our inhibs were down, so we couldn't do anything.
Right. Yeah, you guys definitely had a better late game comp. You actually had a front line. You had Jax and Jinx, two of the best late game scaling hyper carries in the game. Definitely was in your favor. But this whole set, back and forth. Game 1, wildly in your favor. Game 2, wildly in their favor.
Yeah, it was a fun set. We actually have a rematch after this with them, so
great.
We face them again.
Like today?
Today.
Oh god, I wonder how that one's gonna go. You're gonna have to keep his in tune.
I'm gonna be so tired. But yeah, it was all around a fun set. I felt like I performed really well the whole entire time. Even the game we lost, I feel like I did pretty good. I got a quadra kill that game.
Yeah.
It was a fun set. Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely really good. Like you said, you kind of all 3 games you did phenomenally well. The first game on the Urgot.
How were you expecting?
12-0.
Tell you what, I saw the Urgot. I was like, it's probably top. And then I looked at Europe.gg and I saw you played one game on Urgot mid. And I was like, it might be Urgot mid. And then the Twitch chat was just like, it's Urgot mid. That's like totally a Korean thing right now.
I've played like 4 games on it, and every single game I just go like phenomenally. It's just a stop. So I'm just like, you know what, give me it.
Yeah, I mean, into the Aurelia, they accidentally kind of counterpicked themselves there in that situation.
I don't think they were expecting that to be mid.
Probably not.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But I have one question for you, White.
Yep.
Can you teach me the ways of Echo?
Oh, it is my most played. It's my most played champion, so yeah, I could.
Bursting down Kiora, bursting down like everyone.
That last fight, I insta killed Kiora with my ultimate, and they were like kind of far away, so they weren't expecting it, and I like insta killed Nami and Caitlyn with my ult.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got kind of a lot of insta kills throughout the whole set. You had the one Q that sniped two people in game one on Urgot. This game, you
Uh,
were
It wasn't
decimating
the Q,
people.
it was the W.
Was
It
it
was the
actually?
shotgun knees.
Was it actually his
It was the
passive? I
shotgun
thought it
knees.
was his Q that picked it up. I wasn't sure.
it was the shotgun arm. I
Okay.
queued and then I shotgun armed and
Oh,
they
so you
just
did
got
get the auto
insta
attack
killed.
off? Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a little bizarre, but I mean,
That
last season we saw you as a jungler. You started this
oh,
season out as a jungler, and it looked a little rough. But back to mid lane for
I hate
you.
playing jungle.
Yeah, we
I hate
when DG and I saw it, we're just like, why?
I hate playing jungle so much.
But
Uh,
We
Obviously,
instantly
more in a
swap things
comfortable
around.
spot now.
Oh yes, so much more comfortable, and I think that our team's more comfortable now too. We're still relatively new,
yeah,
especially with picking up new players. So we're still trying to figure each other out, and it's been a really good experience so far. And we hope to win some more games, and
You got
hopefully make playoffs.
you guys have Battlecast tomorrow, first game of the day.
that's gonna be a
Uh,
tough
Yeah,
set.
we do.
they're playing later today, so is there gonna be a little spying around there?
I won't be personally, just because I believe I already told the Battlecast people this, but I'm not gonna be there for that set, so
Mm,
Uh,
um, yeah.
yeah. Well, anyway, sir, congrats on the 2-1. It's pretty much as close as you could hope for.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, close. Oh, tiring.
definitely needed the wins if you want to start picking up and trying to get into playoffs. So congrats there. Um, good to have you back on the MVP desk here. But
It's good to be back.
we've got another set we got to start in 3 minutes. So I'm gonna try and skedaddle onto that.
Okay, I gotta
You've got another
go
set to
to my
play versus
rematch.
you got to go play another set versus Galaxy.
Yep.
Skedaddle, skadoodle.
You
Good luck,
guys are
man.
basically playing a best of 10.
5.
We have so we have 6 games today, and then we
Yeah.
have 6 games tomorrow, and I think we have 6 games next Saturday too.
It's a best of 9. So you guys are doing a best of 9 versus Galaxy today,
I
theoretically,
know.
or no, not that best of 7.
I know.
That's what it is.
It would be
It's a best of
wouldn't it
7.
be best of 6 or
Well, best
no,
of 6 you could tie, so it has to be an odd number.
would it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah, yes, it is best of 7.
Yeah, it's a best of
All
7.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I'll see you guys another time.
have a good one. Adios, sir. Thanks for popping in.
Congrats,
later.
Kim.
All right, you ready for another one, Maniac? Go grab your burger, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab my burger, take a quick leak.
Yeah, I'm gonna start this lobby up and then probably take a 5-er.
Yeah.
So.
All right. See you, mate.
All right. Yeah. All right, I am back. I don't know if Maniac is. But until he gets back, I am going to play just a little bit of elevator music. Alright, well, Maniac's taking a while, so I'm just gonna say let's roll with it. I don't want to hold these guys up too long. I missed it earlier, sorry. Thanks, Chili StarCraft, for subbing for the second month in a row. Really appreciate you, man. Looks like Clover subbed again at some point as well, and I must have missed that. Thank you, everybody, for the subs. Hopefully appreciate it. And now you guys have continued access to the special emote.